Hey y'all, I'm coming back to you with another video talking about, giving you guys value and different information about, my Tesla, driving my Tesla Model 3 2020 Standard Range Plus for over 200,000 miles. I did a video on that, but one of the comments on that video was asking how often do I burn through the tires driving so much as I do, right? So for one, usually I don't really get to the wear and tear of the tires needing replaced due to wear and tear, because usually it's like a nail hit my tire, so I had to replace it sooner than the wear and tear comes. But some of my tires I did get to the wear and tear part, and usually it lasts about a good, same thing as like my Volkswagen Jetta that I had before when I started driving Uber. It was about like 50,000, maybe 60,000 miles. Just to give you guys a cost of what I did as far as cost of my tires for last year. The most miles I think I ever driven in a year was last year in 2023. I did like about over 72,000 miles, and my total cost that year just for the tires maintenance was about like 800, almost 900 bucks. So that cost, that was for, I had 2 new tires I need replaced. Those are due to wear and tear. That was like $541. I had another time I needed a tire replaced because something got in my screw or something got in a tire and it was non-repairable. Usually if the screw get more towards the edge of the tire, that's when it's non-repairable. It's more repairable if it got like right in the more in the middle. So that was like $81, or no, $249, because I couldn't make it to my actual tire place where I got the warranty with the tires. I had to go to a different tire place to get how far I could drive it, because it was losing air so fast before I could even get to the farther location. But when I did have a tire I needed replaced last year, and I was able to do it under my warranty, it was about $81. So instead of paying about 300 bucks, normally what it costs, it was like $81. So it's a huge discount under warranty. And some people ask like, hey, do you have to actually go to Tesla to get your tires done or anything like that? No, they're just tires like, any other tire of any other car. They come with Michelin tires, the one with the foam in it. Those cost, at the time, I remember last time I had to buy it, full price was about like 380 bucks, $385 with the warranty insurance added on there. But I switched to the Goodyear tire because they told me, hey, these tires are actually good as well. You want to save some money. And honestly, I don't notice that they drive much less smoother than the other tires, even though that's what the other Michelin tires that the Teslas come with, they say is to be more, keep the very smooth ride as possible, like you had when you first drive it. But honestly, right now I just had to switch all my tires just like a few days ago, and that was all the Goodyear tires, and they feel really smooth. Love the way it rides, even though I've been over 200,000 miles. So it was like $1,256 for these new tires I just got, and these are all Goodyear tires. Prices went up on tires because they told me when I got the Goodyear tires before, it was like 180 bucks, but now they're like $300, a little over 300 bucks with the warranty. So stuff went up, like a lot of stuff these days. But last year was like under $1,000, and that was 70,000 miles, over 70,000 miles driven. So I really looked at for how much I drive, how many miles, for that many miles, that's like really cheap. So you don't have to worry about it costing something crazy. Now if you want the Michelin tires, probably the new like Michelin tires like they come with like today, with the standard range model, it's probably gonna be closer, maybe it's $400 to $500, maybe almost $500 now, I think. But you don't really need those, especially if you're going through tires kind of quick. I know the person that commented on my other video about going 200,000 miles, they said they went through there, got to get a whole new full set of tires at 20,000 miles. Only way I can imagine if you go through tires that fast after 20,000 miles, because I know I hit 20,000 probably every 3 months pretty much, on average. I never had to replace tires that fast, especially a full set. So the only way you're probably going through it that fast, if obviously you're punching it a lot, hitting the accelerator. These cars accelerate quite a bit, so if you accelerate a lot, of course you're probably going through it more, drifting in it, stuff like that. Basically you're hard on the tires, then yeah, you're probably gonna have to replace them sooner, especially the rear tire is gonna go a little bit faster, especially if you're accelerating a lot, really going pretty fast off the gate. So But yeah, but typically I'm driving more, you know, most of the time I have people in my car driving Uber. I actually heading to it right now. Yeah, you're not going to go through tires that fast, and it's not that expensive. So just imagine you drove much as I did, but most people are not driving that much, 70,000 miles in a year. I mean, you have a chance to get maybe $1,000 or maybe a little bit more at best, you know, paying for tires to maintain them. So as long as you're doing the air, and that doesn't, I didn't include the 30 bucks I pay every time I do the tire rotation, because that's so cheap. You know, obviously it's going to be different for everybody how often you're going to have to change your tires. Because Tesla recommends change your tires every 6,250 miles. I remember talking to the tire place. They tell me like, hey, as long as you change it at the same time, whatever the miles you do come in. So I came in and usually around like 8,000 miles. So usually I change do my tire rotation like every 8,000, 8,500 miles. And I get the longevity has been pretty good. So if you want the most longevity in your tires, just make sure you're rotating them and do around the same time every time. And you should be good. I think that covers everything as far as what questions I had about that. So that's pretty much your tire maintenance, guys. If you have any other questions or anything I missed, I will comment below this video. Until next time, the next Tesla video, I'll be posting more. Subscribe and follow. Check y'all out later. I'm out.